All right, y'all. Today there wasn't like we didn't do a normal music stream. Reason for that is I was working on drum parts for a song for a band that I'm potentially, I don't know, am I in? That I'm writing parts for at least. Like they need drums, and I can play drums, so I'm giving them drums. So I was doing that. I don't know whether or not it's cool for me to like be playing their unfinished song on my stream. So I just did not stream. I just worked on the song instead. And now we're here. Got Reason pulled up in the background. You could probably hear that. There's some piano and shit. I've got an instance of Damage, an instance of Easy Drummer. And I figured we would just sit here and chat. I wanted this to be different. I don't know. Let's just take a break from the music production things. So like there's a song. Yeah, I suck at it. I can't play. I've been trying to. The problem is I've been trying to learn the song for like years now, right? 2 years at least. And I have never slowed it down. I just don't slow shit down. Why don't I do this? The point is, I can't play it well. That being said, I had an idea for like it would be a minor version of it, just changing up a couple of the chords to where it sounds sad and ominous. So let's hear what that sounds like. Turn off my mic for just a sec. And I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out how exactly it works. A lot of the chords you can just leave in there and it works. At that part, it gets oddly ominous in the original one, and so you would do the reverse. Like this is the original. So instead, because that part is like oddly, like strangely ominous out of the middle of nowhere, you're gonna have one section where just. But then it's going to go back to sad because the rest of the song is normally very happy. And this part I'm really trying to work out because that's about where I really start to fuck up the song when I'm practicing it. So normally it goes. Let's play. Let's. So now we need to change that around. That works. That's pretty sad. Slightly ominous sounding. I'm dying. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I almost just spat coffee. Oh, Jesus. Dying. Still trying to figure it out, but I'd like to. It's a fun way to try to learn a piano piece, is to like basically just make your own version of it, where it's reharmonized. Oh man, I am. Yikes! I gotta drink my coffee with more control. YouTube, search T4567. Suchti? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Hello. Welcome. Oh. So happy. Oh. German name? Cool. Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Let's continue trying to reharmonize that. Yeah. This is where it gets weird. Then we got to go back to minor. I have to play it really slow. It would help to have the sheet music maybe also, or like write things out so I could actually see it. I'm just going by ear right now, or like how I remember the song goes. If I just play chords, it might be easier. I have a weird chord I go to there. Fuck, piano's hard. Something like that. There's a lot of things where you can just change up one or two notes and all of a sudden it's a sad song. I like music. Music's cool. Then you throw in some like fucking some Damage 2 drums. Man, the possibilities are endless. I know I don't usually get like a US based. There's not a lot of people that are up right now when I'm streaming, but is everyone out there voting? You all doing the voting? What is that? What patch do I have open? Monster Trash Brigade. I relate to that too hard. Here, let's pull that up. And that's Damage 2 for you. Works best when you hit every single key at once. That's what I've heard, at least. Can't verify this. But that's what I've heard. That's the rumor on the streets. The streets from whence I come. Sentence sounded weird. In my head, it made more sense. Gonna load another song, so I don't accidentally play this other tune. This is someone else's song that I have loaded up. The original title of it was Needs Drums, Rough, because I was supposed to put drums to it. And so I called it Drums for Needs Drums Rough, because that seemed like the best title at the time. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Is this going to fuck up my thing? Oh, I was in the wrong key. That's why it wasn't working. Well, that's an idea. I'm going to start a completely new track. That is not this other track I've been working on. I'm going to start trying to put together a fucking reharmonized thing while we talk about this. It's not really reharmonized. Most of the harmonies are still the same. It's just going to sound a little sadder. Let's get the first violins up so we can record the melody. Da, 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 da. That'll work. You guys can't even hear the click. It's really weird that the click doesn't output at all. I have the click on right now, but it's apparently not making any kind of noise. I need to... Shit. That's not what I meant. So we're going to make this fader 1. Going to make breath fader 3. And we're going to make expression fader 2. Cool. Wow. What's the song called? Covers. We're going to do, it's a sad classical tune that I can't remember the name of by that one white guy. Okay. Okay. No! Loop! You asshole. Okay. Let's start from the beginning, because I forgot to turn loop off. I fucked it up. Probably just take it from there. Oh, and then the expression just fucking disappears. Cool. Then the melody, you'd have to split between... Probably have all the violins and the violas doing the chord up above. And then let's get... If I put this on marcatos, is that going to be weird? Or maybe staccatos. Let's... Yikes. Okay, I gotta... Let's make sure these are all legatoing. And then probably drag them all out. Gotta just... Yikes. Let's actually, just so I don't have to, like, program each of the chords individually for now. Gonna get the full ensemble in here. Dramatic! Very dramatic. Too dramatic. Um, I'll just play the chords that the piano has normally. Shit! I forgot what I was doing there. Actually, maybe there we go to pizzicato. So let's start this there. We're going to do pizzicato. But let's make sure it's the right kind of pizzicato. Yikes. Sounds gross. And let's calm the fuck down. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'll just play that part in. Wow! God damn it. Fucking stay loud. Let's make sure that's working. Maybe let's make these all short. Oh, we could actually have everything kind of cut off there. So let's get this playing. Yikes. Have the mod wheel changed there. Wow, what happened? I think it's just offbeat. That to fucking, what is that? Eighth notes? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Faster legatos there. Should those maybe also be on? They should just be quiet. I like the staccato sounds, but this would be insane to orchestrate this entire thing, which I'm doing on a whim. How's everyone doing out there? How's the life of the outside world? Oh man, my webcam's doing that weird thing again. See, if I put my hand like there, I just got to block all that, whatever the fuck that light is. It's on the side. It's really annoying. Let's go back to the chatting window and maybe pull up a piano on this piece. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing as far as content. It's kind of what I wanted to chat about. Is like I'm limited on the times I can stream. So regular streams seem like not plausible. Oh, let's write something spooky. Spooky. C minor's the spookiest of the chords. I realize I don't know how to teach. And so like I had thought about doing educational content, but then it's like, how do I teach? How does one even do the teaching? And the answer is you just kind of like say things you've learned, and then if you're wrong, you correct yourself later, right? That makes sense. Let's talk about drums. Here's the thing I've learned about drums. I'm pretty good at faking drum performances. I've had people ask me for drum tracks for things, and I'm pretty decent at pulling off what sounds like a real drum performance, but only recording it on this keyboard. Now, a couple of things go into that. First of all, Easy Drummer's pretty good at realistic sounds. But there's a couple of little like nuances, I guess. The hi-hat's going to be a big one. That's going to like make or break whether your performances sound real. Let's go back over to the reason capture. Hi-hat's a big thing. The snare's a big thing. I like to generally set my humanization settings on here to just on, so it's not optimized, it's just it always, and that means it's going to be it's just always going to like play something slightly different, so it sounds like it has variation in it, which is what you want when you want that human element. Now, playing drums on the keys is not like easy, and there's lots of little things like, unless you practice it, it's hard to work out. like how exactly it's gonna, a bunch of little coordination things that are like harder to do with the fingers, I feel, than it is to do with like each of your limbs being able to move to different places independently. But let's start with like, so let's see. Something like that. Now I would probably go into, the hi-hat does have some variations in it, but I would probably go in and make it a little more accented, make the softs more soft. Like you can get pretty soft with the keyboard depending on what you have. Another thing I recommend doing is if you have to play like faster hi-hat things, a lot of these programs have like multiple keys. So you want to play it on 2 keys. You don't want to, it's going to be hard to get one key to sound decent. So what you usually end up doing, that doesn't sound great, but then you just go through and you change the hi-hat sound so that they kind of match up with an actual thing. So what was I? So that's one thing I do to increase realism. I'll briefly, like a lot of drummers play ghost notes, like little soft things to just kind of fill in space or to like add to the groove. And so I'm like playing hi-hat on my knee, and then I'm playing the kick like with my foot. I'm playing whatever patterns I have, like actually playing them out so that and then I do a couple of things. So if you have enough coordination, I've done this sometimes before too, where you go, you just always make sure that downbeat or the backbeat is on a different key. In this case, on the E, which is where I moved all this. Now the reason I moved all this, no, undo. The reason I moved all those notes. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking note lane. That's why I can't see anything. So that was kind of shitty. Let's actually do that again. So now that I've kind of played the snare like I would actually play it with ghost notes and things, I usually get the basic pattern down first. So you have just whatever it is, and then I would go in and play in ghost notes, kind of playing the pattern on like off the keyboard somewhere. And then just going in any spot where I've already hit, I'm going to delete. If I play the ghost notes well enough, then like this isn't necessary. I could actually just take out these hits. But that's not always the case. Some like, yeah, it's So I do that first, so we have just the ghost note pattern here, which I try not to quantize. If there are any specific notes that stand out, then I'll move those, but otherwise I try to keep them not quantized so it has that human feel. And then I just take, because of the, like, you can play pretty quiet on a keyboard if you do it right, but generally it's not going to be quite the same. So I just take the velocities of all the ghost notes and bring them way down. Depending on the drum kit, I might also end up re-recording the hi-hats. Sometimes I get the pattern in there, and then I try to do it. You can really hear that the hi-hats are not super, like, you have to play like super dynamic to get accents and things. Sometimes I'll just take the entire hi-hat pattern and just yoop. So there are spots in there, of course, where you can hear, like, it took me a while to kind of get into the groove with the ghost notes. So I would just adjust those slightly so that they're on the beat. Of course, you would always record with a click. I didn't record this with a click. So it's at some random tempo. It's not lining up with anything. Probably should have done that. Anyway. All I really wanted to say is I have used these techniques to send people drum tracks that they have thought I've played. Like, I get a lot of questions from the people I send tracks to, like, oh, did you play that in with your kit? And I'm like, no, my kit's fucking difficult to set up. Drum kit. I've got like an actual drum kit here, but it's just a fucking pain to like program everything to work with Easy Drummer. It could just be a reason thing. I don't know. The point is, I don't like playing the samples. I like playing the kit itself. I don't like playing the samples through that kit. And so I usually just don't do it. I just fucking program it on my keyboard because it goes faster. There's generally less editing to do when I do it this way, strangely. It would seem like if you're going for a human feel, playing on an actual kit would be faster, but like there's a lot of things like little notes will trigger when I'm playing on the kit. You'll get like all these little phantom like notes that show up there because vibrations being sent through the kit, and there's ways to adjust it, but like ways to adjust what actually triggers a hit on the kit. But I just want to play. I feel like every time I try to plug in that kit and play these samples, I spend like 20 minutes just fucking tweaking settings in the thing to try to get it to like work correctly. And I hate doing that. It feels like bashing my head up against a wall repeatedly. So I just don't do it. I just play everything. All the drum beats that I've written for like all my songs are either written in or I play them on the fucking keyboard because it's easier. That does also mean there's a couple of things that are like harder to play though because of that, like because I just don't have the coordination in my fingers that I do on the actual kit. Anyway, that's our brief little thing about programming realistic drums. Like this one, I'd probably move a little. And you'll hear a lot of things that are like, oh, that's not perfectly on the beat, or it's like there's a little bit of slop, but sometimes that slop is what you need to make it sound realistic. And once you layer it in with a bunch of other instruments, oh fuck. Surprise! It's a fucking rock song based on this other thing. That's what we could be doing. That's what we could be doing. Making it a full fucking rock opera, guys. Y'all. Please don't play sound. I just realized I don't have a bunch of screens up right now. So there's a lot of things I can't see. Video producer, stream manager. Yeah. So that's our bit on drums. I think I'm actually gonna. I just wanted to like stop in and say hi, just because I haven't done anything in a few days. I haven't done any streaming because the time frames just haven't worked out. Sometimes they don't. I'm sorry, but someday I'll have like an actual room, like a studio that is not my bedroom, and I'll be able to like stream whenever, play music whenever. I'm so excited. It's going to happen. It's probably not going to be for another year because fucking we're in this apartment for another year at least, and then we're trying to get out of Connecticut unless Connecticut changes our mind. We're not too hopeful on that though. Ah. Fuck. Oh, what's next? Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Fuck. The problem is, like, I listened to that song enough and I played it slow enough to where I know how it's supposed to go and I know the speed it's supposed to be. So I can hear it in my head. I know when I'm fucking up, generally. And I have it memorized up to a certain point, but only in my head. It doesn't, the fingers don't want to play the thing that I have in my head. The fingers want to play some other shit. So maybe orchestrating this entire piece will improve that situation. Maybe not. Maybe it'll make it worse. I kind of like it sad. It's a good sad song. In fucking C minor. Anyway, thanks everyone who came by. Sorry I mispronounced your name. YouTube's Sukti. YouTube's Ukti. I don't know German very well. My girlfriend might know it's better than I do. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I don't know what schedules are like tomorrow. If I have the morning free, we're going to work on a Halloween song that I'm trying to get finished by fucking Halloween so I can release that on Halloween. But who knows at this point? We're also trying to get our Halloween movie-a-thon going. We've been watching scary movies almost every day of October. Tuesday was the first day of the month that we had not watched a scary movie. Anyway, I got to come up with some other stuff I can be doing for these streams. I'm overthinking all this. I'm going to go now. I'll see you guys later. You all have a good day.